G'day again, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Guilford from the Tri-Battle Pack of GMT. We're about to go on with turn 4. So at the moment the Colonials are sort of holding, but they're starting to buckle. The Brits haven't moved forward all that far, but attritionally we've captured 3 units and eliminated 2 of their units. As you can see from the army morale table, the Colonials are fatigued with a -1 on their morale, while the Brits are still high on the hog and have a +1 on their initiative. So let's get into it. I'll bring it over here again. So first thing up is the initiative. So we have a +1 for the Brits and a 0 for the Colonials, the Continentals, the Americans, and the Brits are going to use their momentum again. So they have a +3 to their roll against them. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Double 2s. So the Brits are up first again. Right. So going off this again. Reinforcements, none. Disrupted units may move 1 hex. The only disrupted unit I have is the artillery. So it's going to move 1 hex that away, like that. We can get rid of that. No shattered units, no pinned units that we have to worry about, so strategic movement. So again, what I would really like to do is take out Washington's Dragoons. But I don't want to leave that sitting by itself. So Cornwallis and the Guards are going to move in with this little fella here. And Tarleton is going to go a 1, a 2 to there, like that. Now with this mob here, I think what we want to do is take these buggers out. So we're going to move them to there. We're going to move them to there. And we're going to bring these down to here, like that. And hopefully give them a bit of shellacking, and then we'll get through them. Okay. Nothing else to move? No. So rally phase. So we do our check here. We have a +1 and we have a +2. So that's +3. So we just need a 2 or better to pass. And we get a 4. So our artillery is back and functional. Okay. Defensive artillery. Nothing doing. Okay, their artillery is back here, I believe. Somewhere over the rainbow. Where did their artillery go? I lost it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's right. No. Ah, there it is. Duh. Righto. So, no, it can't fire at anything. Anyway, rifle fire phase. Now we have the Jaegers here. We have no rifle and we have no rifle. We're going to aim at this little fella right here. So again, we start with the 7 because we're adjacent. It's in forest, so that gives us an 8, and that's it. So we need an 8 or better to hit. We get a 3. No go. So then we go into the combat phase. So again, we will use the 33rd foot. So we have 6, we have 12, we have 18 against 6 is 3 to 1. Okay. So we have a +2 for the 33rd foot and a +1 for Webster. So that gives us +3. No defending rifle units. They're not anything like that. No, no, that's it. And defender, he is going to use Augusta County because that's a 0. No leader. No rifles. No, 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 no. So that's it. 3 to 1 +3. So we are down to tactics. Okay, so the Brits are attacking with a leader. Engage with a leader. The opponent has no leader. Flank is not possible. Withdrawal is plausible, so we have table 3, which is a D8. Oh, and we get a 1. Withdraw. Damn it, Janet. Okay. And then they are engaging without a leader. Withdrawal is not plausible for all of them because they'll be overstacked. So withdrawal not plausible. Plausible is table 2, a die 6. And they get a 6, which is an attack on echelon. Okay. So that's a -1. So we're at 3 to 1 +2 for the British attack. Okay, so it's a 5 at 3 to 1 is retreat. Now that's going to be interesting. So this guy retreats, that's fine. He's retreated into there, but now we have 5 stacking points there. Like that. This guy has to do a morale check, so he's going to need a 6 or better because of the -1 army morale. And fails, so he's got to retreat into there as well. He can't retreat anywhere else, and they'll be overstacked, so we have to take a step loss. So this bloke goes down to a -1. So there's, I don't think we adjust anything for that because they haven't, well, inflict or suffer. Well, they've suffered a loss. So I believe that should be a -1 to the Americans again. And then this guy again, 6 or better. And he doesn't get there either. So he has to come back. And he's only a single step unit. So he is gone. He is eliminated. So So he suffered another, well, he's effectively suffered a 1 loss again. So Brits up 1, Americans down to 6. Once they get down to 4, they are wavering. Okay. Now, we had withdraw. So this guy has to withdraw. And then we have to work out what these other guys are doing. Now, they all attacked, so I suppose realistically they should all be withdrawing. In fact, so no, we'll just simply withdraw like that and give the colonials a breather. Okay, so the last attack is over here. And this is a sort of a throwaway one, but yeah, it's worth a try. So we start with a 1-to-1. We have a 0 for our morale for the attacking lead unit. We don't have a commander. And that is it. Militia, no. Okay. So then we have the defender benefits, and we have a +1 for him, but his armor morale is -1, so it's still a 0. All attacking units are militia, attacking at least one non-militia unit. Now, I think with the yellow top, British, yellow, loyalists. So we don't actually have any militia. So no, that's fine. So that's it. It's simply a 1-to-1. Okay, so the Brits, Tarleton is a demi-leader, so he is engaging with a leader. The opponent has no leader. Flank is possible, and withdraw is plausible. So he is going to be table 5 for a D10. Gets a 7, which is a frontal assault. And Lee's horse, I think it is, isn't it? Oh, Washington's Dragoons, sorry, are engaging without a leader. Withdrawal is possible using table 1 for a D8. A D8. Dickhead. 7, skirmish. So skirmish defender against a frontal assault is a +2. So we're at 1-to-1 +2. Okay, here we go. And we roll a 5. +2 is 7, which is defender retreats. Which means that we can keep pushing him back along the road. And that is good. And that's it for the Brits. And we go over to the boys in blue. Those American colonial continentals. There we go. Take your pick. So again, no reinforcements. Disrupted units can move 1 hex. No, I don't believe I want him to. I'll just leave that there for the time being. Stick him on top. Righto. No shattered units. No pinned units. So strategic movement. Now, realistically at this point, I think what we do is we consolidate within the forest here. We can pull back a bit. and consolidate there. So I'm going to pause it, have a look at how I want to set it up, and go from there. So I won't be long. Righto. So as you can see, what I've done is I've consolidated the militia units over here, running aside the road. I've put the state troops here with the cannon at the moment. It's just out of the way, but at least it can fire to here. Again, I've brought these units back, so we've got the 1st Maryland, Lee's Legion of Foot, and a rifle unit just there at the moment, and Lee's Legion of Horse is coming around a bit. Washington's Dragoons, again, going to go up against Tarleton. Why not? We can try it and do that. And I'm leaving Green and his people up here. So by pulling back, splitting our forces, it's going to be a lot harder for these guys to ram straight in and hit us with everything really hard. They're still going to be able to a degree, but it just gives, they're going to have to break up their attack a little bit more. So that's that. So we have the rally phase now, and we have this fella who's on a 0, so it's a -1, so he needs a 6 or better to rally. And gets a 7. Sorry, you can't see it. There you go. And that's Rockbridge County has rallied. Defensive artillery, there is none. Rifle fire phase, there is none. Close combat phase is just going to be simply Washington's Dragoons against Tarleton there. So again, it's a 1-to-1. Excuse me. So attacker wise, his morale is a +1, but they're -1 for being fatigued, so it's a 0. And there is all defending units and militia. No. So there's nothing there. For the attacker, his morale is a 0. So there's nothing there. No, that's it. So it's a 1-to-1 straight up. So again, it's going to come down to tactics. So the American forces are without a leader. Withdrawal is plausible, so it's a table 1, die 8. They get a 7, which is a skirmish. And for Tarleton, engaging with a leader, opponent has no leader, flank is possible, withdrawal is plausible, table 5 for a D10. And we get a 5, which is attack on echelon, which makes it a -1. So 1-to-1 at -1 for the attack. Rolls a 3, so 1-to-1 for 2 is attacker disrupted. So it goes back 1, 2, 3. Like that. And a disruption, again, is a -1 to the Americans, and they're down to 5. If they lose another one, they are going to be wavering, and that's going to be really, really bad. Okay. So that's it. That's the end of turn 4. And again, we'll cut it there and then come back for turn 5 and see how we go with the initiative. As things stand at the moment, from, like I said, from the colonial point of view, I'm quite happy with only 2 turns to go to just keep advancing to the rear and try and get the Brits out of position. Yeah, we might be able to take some of their people down, but I doubt it. There's no sense in us trying to attack them because we'll just probably be attrited a bit more. from the British point of view, yeah, we need to chase these buggers down and try and get some sort of outcome. But again, they've got some pretty good stacks. They're into the heavy forest now, so, well, the forest, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult movement-wise than that, especially if we go off the road. But what we might be able to do is push up and get some people here and here. And try and put some here. So we're looking at here, here, and here, so that we can try and engage these two and take this one out especially. But it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Depending on who gets the initiative is really going to drive this, because if the colonials can pull back before the British can move forward, then there's really little that the British can do. We can move lots of troops back up in to the Guilford courthouse there, and there is no way in the world that the British are going to have a chance to knock us out of there. So that's how we stand at the moment. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.